Hi, guys.
Hi, Jen.
Oh, I like that. So, my first thought getting up here is I wish that I had one of those nuclear buttons, you know, the big red one, and you push it, and dramatically the door swings shut and it gets dark, and all the men in the room are creeped out. Mwahaha. They have to listen to us now. All 9 of them. We have a great group chat going amongst all of us comedians tonight. And this morning, I was so excited, and so I sent a message, guys, I'm so excited. And I said, my boss, hopefully she's not expecting much from me today because I'm just sitting here giggling and tweaking my set. Except autocorrect hates me. Yeah, these guys. I said, I'm just giggling and tweaking myself. Sorry, Dad. He is not going to be happy he sat right here.
You forgot your clothes.
Yeah, so funny story, I found out from my fellow comedians, that's how a lot of them get rid of stage fright before they come up here. See? No, I'm thrilled Delia planned this all-female lineup. We need this voice, especially before the election, and we have to switch over to our handmaiden outfits.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go down the politics road because we don't want to get depressed.
Yeah.
You know, elder abuse is not a laughing matter, guys. There's nothing fun there. But no, I loved that it was a chance to get all dolled up for girls' night, because, you know, girls' night. My dad walked in, he didn't say hello, he said, you forgot some clothes. It's like, sit right there, you're paying for that. No, but guys, just so you know, when women dress up and get all sexy, you know it's not for you, right? We get sexy for the ladies out there. Maddie's going to be there tonight, and she brings her A game. I have got to be fierce. Really, the only time we actually dress for men is in the first 2 weeks of dating, maybe, or for revenge, right? Thank you. Can I get an amen, ladies? Amen! Oh, I'm liking this energy a lot. So, you know, you ignore me all day, and all my thought is, ladies, assemble. We're going out. This is not how I normally dress. So when I go and sit again, like, mind your own business, because I'm going to be sitting there trying to hide the goods. I'm not used to that. My boyfriend and I went to July Fest, and he was cracking up because I was like, oh my goodness. But good news, if comedy doesn't work out for me, I feel like I'll have a successful career working the streets after the looks I was getting. I don't dislike many people based on their job titles, but I have a soft spot there for women's fashion designers. Like, why no pockets, guys? I have a phone, I have keys, I have a wallet, I might find interesting rocks on the ground that I want to take home. I went down a really weird rabbit hole earlier for you guys because I went down the history of women's pockets, which I've never thought to look up that. Turns out back in the day, like centuries back in the day, when women had big poofy skirts, they made belts with pockets on them. And apparently these pockets were hold enough to hold oranges and apples. Very specific things to describe, but I'm in, like, that sounds great. Then the 1700s came and dress lines slimmed down, and that's when they realized, probably the men made these decisions, women don't have money. They don't need to worry about responsibilities. Just have the husband have the pockets. So they took pockets away from us. Disgusting. My other issue with the fashion industry is the removable floating bra pads that are in bikinis and sports bras. I've struck a chord. Those things suck so bad. They say it's to enhance and pump up the boobs. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
But when you get a piece of fabric that looks like it's from my grandma's tablecloth, and it gets folded in 4 pieces to a little origami in my boobs, I don't think that's flattering. There's nothing good about that. And then you go to the swimming side of things. I had the cutest swimsuit. It was a halter swimsuit. It looked retro. I was so excited until I jumped in the water, which is what you do in a swimsuit. And the things floated up to here like flotation devices. And I came out of the water with 4 boobs. And that's when I was like, fuck this shit. Let's see. Did you know, we're going totally off topic here, but did you know that they actually have done testing on male hormonal birth control before? Yeah. Woo. Yep. Woo, until I complete the story. So this was back in 2016. They were doing trials. It was, a step in the right direction. But can you imagine the men had some symptoms from the pills? Fatigue, mood swings, acne. I know. Dan's out. They discontinued the trials because the men were so uncomfortable. Oh. Fuck you women. I mean, deal with it. But yeah, nope, no more trials. Sorry, guys. And I apologize to my dad and the men in the room. I'm not against all men. Yay. I love men. Dad, earmuffs. I love men. Hashtag not all men. Hashtag, but enough of you that women as a consensus would choose a bear over you guys. Just saying. Thank you. One thing I do love talking about up here is aging, especially the crowd that's pretty pro-female, not fro-female. I love talking about aging because I think that society really conditions us to hate aging and to look at it as a downfall, and we're not all stick figures. Newsflash, the statue of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, has roles. Yes. Yay. The only people that gain from us hating our bodies are the companies and the marketing and all of that. So hashtag capitalism, fuck them all. Enjoy your body, enjoy your aging. My only goal in life, I don't have career goals anymore. I don't know if that's because of age or just not caring anymore. But my goal is to be the old lady with like long flowing gray hair and twirly dresses and not giving a fuck what any of you think about me. It's gonna be Easter dinner and you're gonna be like, Graham, pull your shirt down. And I won't care. And you'll just be like, she's so cute though. So that's my life goal, right? Too many of our loved ones don't get to live to old age, so we need to have fun with it and just laugh a lot. And laugh a lot, because some of it does suck. Like when you're 20, you go out partying with your friends and you crash on their couch with like a textbook as a pillow and a dirty dish rag as your blanket, and you're making it to work the next day. You're disgusting, but you're making it to work the next day. We've all been there. I am 41 now, a mature 41. So to go to sleep, it's got to be 62 degrees in the room, window cracked, even if it's December, fan on, but not necessarily on me. I might just want the noise. Leg out for, calibration. And God forbid my pillows are not perfect. I'm going to have stiff neck for a week. My boyfriend gets in bed, he lays his head down and goes, good. Motherfucker. Some motherfuckers. No, I enjoy aging. I like to think that I'm cool and hip. And I realize that I lost cool points by saying that I'm hip. I'm okay with that. I enjoy playing with the universe and just having fun, trying new things, aka, hi. But my favorite website to go to play games online is AARP because they have a large font size. And the best way to relax at the end of a tough day is ASMR lawn mowing videos. You can't convince me otherwise. The lines, yeah. My translator of youth, my youngest sister, is nearly 24. She is aging out of the process. So I don't have anyone that can tell me what Sigma and skibbity toilet and all this crazy shit means. And I'm like 3 generations away from knowing why Ohio is not just a state, but also slang for creepy and weird, apparently. Past all that. Apparently Ohio's a thing. Another wonderful Behringer of age is the dreaded colonoscopy, right? We could probably get a demographic of this room if I asked you to raise your hands, but I won't. Distracted. My boyfriend recently had his first colonoscopy. Poor thing. He knows this is coming. Don't feel bad for him. He's the star of this story. So that night I realized he's a masochist. Because if you're familiar with colonoscopies, you have to drink gross prep liquids and fast. And all he wanted to do with his free time that night was to watch beard meets food videos on YouTube. If you're not familiar, those are food challenges where you eat like a 20-pound burger in 20 minutes. And he's doing that while he's fasting. So the next day we go, the staff are professional. They do GI shit all day, no pun intended, and I can't imagine that being my job. But they're professional, they're lovely, especially at UHS. Woo! Yep. But so they do the thing. Sean's like, I'm good, just get me food, please. So we go to the closest restaurant and embark on the best carb load I've ever been a part of in my life. And I used to be a swimmer. I did, half marathons. Like, carb loading was life. He took it to a new level. When we first started dating, it was actually a red flag for me how little he liked carbs. So this was like complete reverse Uno. He ordered a bread bowl filled with molten cheese, devoured it, burger and fries, half of my burger and fries, and you all would be giving him some of your food if you saw the joy on his face as he ate. Thrilled. And this got me thinking that we have an untapped potential for first dates here. Let me explain. Imagine you, as the good citizen you are, safely take your amour to have his or her colonoscopy, because it's not safe to drive yourself. You're put under. And then you go on this epic dining adventure together, the best meal that they will ever have in their life, and you bond. The next step is obviously marriage. And I want an invite to that wedding. Fabulous. I think we've gone off the rails a little bit here. One other thing I do like to talk about with aging is parenting. That shit gets tougher the older you get, right? We got some parents in the room? Yeah. How many? Who's got like more than 3? No, oh good. Okay, I like this group. The last place we were at, somebody had 6, and I was like, get them a drink. No, so fun fact, if you're a woman 35 or older when you're pregnant, it's called a geriatric pregnancy. Yes. I determined that had to be coined by a man, because no woman would have the audacity to tell a hormonal mom-to-be that anything about her was geriatric, right? But it's very different than we were growing up, 80s, early 90s kid. Back then, parents just had to make sure you survived. And I know it's true because there was a commercial, and a lot of you probably remember it, it's 10 p.m., do you know where your children are? The bar was set so low. And we bust on my mom about that. We were busting on her about different things that were okay in the 80s that would just get CPS called in an instant now. And she's a lovely mother, grandmother, she was a maternity nurse. Her only retort was, well, you survived, didn't you? Yeah, thanks to the hand seatbelt, probably. Nowadays, I not only have to worry about their physical health, are they getting enough water, too much screen time, vitamins, so much shit. I have to worry about their mental health too, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We were never taught emotions and regulation and how to self-soothe, right? Probably no one in this room was taught that, I would think. Now, as my 5-year-old is taunting me with just epic precision, or maybe even trying to kick me depending on the level of tantrum, I need to be zen, and I need to model good behaviors. Are you kidding me? This is why pot was made legal in New York. But then I look at like generations of unchecked mental health issues, and I'm like, yeah, that's a battle worth fighting, right? Yeah, for sure. So to close out my set, a dear friend had mentioned maybe you could include some jokes about guillotines. You would think this is random, but it turns out this is her Roman Empire. Do you guys remember the big Roman Empire thing where we found out men apparently think about the Roman Empire daily? Very strange. Victoria has guillotines as her Roman Empire. So I worked hard on some jokes, but it didn't make the cut. I really put my neck on the line for her. But I'm just not sharp enough, guys. So with that, I'll be heading back to my seat. Thank you.